Good morning, children. Let us continue lesson number 8, safety first. Safety at playground. To play games is a great fun, but be careful while playing. Carelessness can spoil the fun. Learn and obey the rules of the games. Do not play near thorny hedges or barbed wires. Do not hit others with a bat or ball. It can cause injury. Always wait for your turn at the swings or seesaw. Never play rough games. Tie your shoes laces properly. If you wear loose sandals or slippers, you may fall down. So there are some safety rules that has to be followed at playground. First thing, stay away from the barbed wires because as you may hurt yourself if you fall on them. Second thing, never go alone for a swim also. Take care to swim at the shallow end. See, it is written over here also that do not swim without the coach. Third thing, you should never push others while playing on the swings or on the slides, and you should always wait for a turn. Okay, children? Always follow the rules of the game and do not fight while playing. Even you should tie your laces properly, otherwise, you may fall down. Safety on the roads. Follow the traffic rules on the road to keep yourself free from injury. Always walk on the footpath or on the safe side of the road. Cross the road only at the zebra crossing. Obey the traffic signals. While riding a cycle, keep to the left. Never ride a cycle on busy roads with heavy traffic. Never get on or off a moving bus. Do not put your head or arm out of a moving bus. If possible, use a subway or overbridge to cross the road. Now, there are some safety rules that has to be followed on the roads. First thing, always walk on the footpath or the side of the road. Fine. Never walk in the middle of the road. Walk towards the traffic so that you can see it. Okay, fine, children. Always cross the road at the pedestrian crossing or at the zebra crossing, and you should always cross when the light is green for you to cross. Okay, children, these are the rules, basic rule, you should follow it. Apart from this, you should never like ride bicycle on the busy road. This is obvious. Okay, and never lean out of the window of a moving vehicles as you may hurt yourself. Even never get in or get off from a moving bus. Fine. And if possible, it is written over here, use a subway or overbridge. Okay. Now you will ask me, what is subway? Subway is sort of a passage which is generally built in a form of tunnel in metro cities. Okay, where people can walk easily. Okay, it is sort of an underground passage which is generally made in the big cities, metro cities. Fine, to cross the road. Now, first aid. When an accident occurs, face it boldly. Try to provide some immediate help or relief to the injured person. The immediate help given to an injured person before the arrival of doctor is called first aid. Proper first aid can save the life of the injured person. So we must know some basic first aid rules. First aid rules. We should know how to provide first aid to the injured people. It can help us also. If somebody gets badly injured, call the doctor or an elder at once. If a person is bleeding, do not let the wound bleed. Tie a clean hanky or bandage on it. Make the wounded person lie down. Keep the wounded part at a higher level. Wash the wound with cotton, Dettol, or any antiseptic and cold water. Do not let others crowd around the injured person. Now, first thing, what do you understand by first aid? That is very important. Now, see, it is written that when an accident occurs, face it boldly. That means you don't have to get panicked. You don't have to get scared. So the first or immediate help which is given to a victim or an injured person before the doctor comes is called the first aid. And everyone, I think, has a first aid box at their places. Okay, because this first aid will give you immediate help. If you if you have get hurt and the blood is coming out, then with the help of this first aid box, you can give a sort of immediate help so that you can stop the bleeding. Okay, that is why the first aid box contains few required items, like you can say antiseptic lotion, okay, bandage, cotton, scissors, soap, cotton, okay. And you may find this first aid box even at school also, okay. Remember, if you get hurt, you you just went to the teacher, and then teacher will generally provide you the first aid box to give you a immediate treatment. Fine. So there are some basic rules. First thing, if you get badly injured, then you have to call the doctor, and even you'll call your elder sister, brother, your parents. Okay. Now, if a person is bleeding and blood is coming out regularly, then you have to tie a clean hanky, okay, to stop the flow of the blood at once. Okay. Apart from this, you have to make that injured person comfortable. You will not crowd around that person so that he will not feel suffocated. Fine. Apart from this, you have to make the person lie down properly so that there should be a proper circulation of blood. Fine. And you have to wash that affected area with cotton, antiseptic lotion, Dettol and all, and with the cold water as per the injury is there. Okay. If somebody has a fracture, you can judge it with the swollen part. Do not let the fracture part hang down. Tie it with some long cloth and give support to it. To cure a burn, you can cool it with cold running water or ice. Put some ointment like Bernol or Silverex on the burn. If the sick person has high temperature or high fever, lie him down on a flat surface. Put a wet cloth on his forehead. Call the doctor at once. Now, if like somebody has a fracture, then what you will do, you will not allow that particular fracture part to hang down like this way only. What you will do, you will try to provide a support to that particular part of your body where fracture has occurred, because if you give proper support to that part will not be swollen. Okay. Now, if there is a burn, first thing, you have to put that affected burnt area under the cold water and you have to apply ice. Second thing, you have to apply some ointment like Bernol or Silverex. Third thing, if the burns are very severe, then you have to call the doctor. Now, if the person has very high fever, temperature, we have seen at home also that what mother does, she provides, like she put like a cotton cloth dipped in a cold water and then will make you lie down, and she will put that wet cloth on your forehead so that some amount of temperature or some degree of temperature will be reduced. And if the severity is very high of the fever, then call the doctor at once. So these are the rules that you have to follow before calling the doctor.